Right guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at a melodic techno track that I made yesterday. So we're going to let you hear it from the start to the finish and then go through the processing and the arrangement, how it was built and such. So I'll see you guys in about 6 minutes. Right, so this is the track here. I'm going to play it from the start right through to the end and then we'll come back in and discuss it. So I'll just play it now. Right, so let's dive in and see what was done in the track then. First of all, I started off with this high pad. We're in the key of A minor, and we'll just have a look at the MIDI here, the chords. These are just the same all the way through the track, and they're a bit automated and such. We've got our bass note here, A1. We have got an octave higher in A2, and we have skipped an octave here, and we're playing the third in the next octave, and we've got a kind of transition note here. And what I'm doing is just taking the notes back slightly so they have a gap in between them, and we can just, you obviously use the reverb and the release to filter its way through. They do this a lot in Afterlife, spread apart their notes. So the high pad sounds like this, and I think it's in Diva. Yeah, it's a preset from the Melodic Techno Academy, and I've just adjusted it on the parameters slightly. We have a low pad here which sounds like this. And that is also in Diva, and another patch, I think it's yeah, the Vegas pad from Melodic Techno Academy. They've got a Melodic Techno Diva preset pack, which is fantastic, and I've been using it a lot lately, and together they sound like this. I've just took out the highs, I've just took out the lows, sorry, with the EQA, and I've got compressor to the sidechain channel, and it's the same on this pad here. We've got an auto filter on the top one, as it's auto filtering in and out at certain areas of the track. Next thing here, we have a swell pad. It just brings a bit more excitement into it. So this is sitting on the third above the root note, and it's just on a slope all the way down, and that sounds like this. And that was also in Diva. We've just took out the lows again, and we've put a large shimmer plate reverb on top of it. And also we've got an auto pan swinging it from left to right. We've took out the lows again in the EQ, and we've got an auto filter on that as well, which is automating through the track. After that, we've got swell pad 2, which is in a different kind of arrangement here, and it just changes slightly at the end, making it higher for the transition, and it sounds like this. And we've just got an EQ8 there on the channel itself, and I don't know what patch this is. Let me try it. Yeah, it's from a dark progressive house preset pack. It's called Drones. And after that, what we have is this pluck. I was actually going to take it out. It was actually meant to be a pad. I changed the position of the ADSR in Diva, and it actually sounded right as a pluck, so I've just kept the actual notes as the pad notes. And this sounds like this. Let's just go here because that one's got a delay on it. And we've also got another pluck here, which is from Diva as well, and it sounds like this. And in this pluck, we've got an EQ8, then we've got an overdrive, boosting the volume slightly and making it a bit more distorted. Then we've got an echo, which is set to 33% dry wet, and we've set it to ping pong mode, and we've got a percentage of 49 feedback, and we've just kept it in dotted eighths. Also, we've got a hybrid reverb, just sitting at a low value of 32, and a quite long decay. We've got a compressor, which has been sidechained to the sidechain channel, and a auto filter because it's automating in and out of the channel. Next, let's move on to our arpeggio, and it is a patch from Diva also. I think I just used the init patch, and what I'd done was I'm using one oscillator, a sawtooth wave. I've just took the attack right down, using the envelope all the way up, and what I've done here is turn the art mode on and set it to 2 octaves, so it's bouncing up and down on 2. I've got a delay on it and a plate reverb. Plate reverb is just a slight bit of reverb because I've also got other processing on the channel. And then we've got an EQ8, which is taking out the lows and boosting the highs slightly. I've got an auto pan, boosting it left to right. A bit of saturation, erosion to give it that kind of white noise effect. We have a overdrive compressor, just compressing the loud parts. And also we've got a sidechain to our sidechain channel, and we're also sidechain to our pluck 2 and another sidechain to our pluck 1, because in the break these 2 plucks are quite dominant in the mix, so I wanted to take the app away from it. And we've got an auto filter just bringing it in and out, and at the end we've got an endless smile. I think you probably hear dog barking. It's my sausage dog, and if he's not down the stairs I'll try to ignore it. And the app sounds like this. So let's play the synths all together from a part where they're all playing. We'll just go to all elements here. On the group, we've actually not got any processing just now. I actually need to go back and fix this a bit, but we've just got an EQ8 taking out the lows. Now let's move on to our bass. We have this kind of bass break that's playing right through the track. I'll play it here, solo. And it's just a patch and diva. It's basically just following the notes of the pad, but just obviously put down like an octave below, so it's following the exact same route, which gives it a nice filled out feeling. And that is just basically compressed to our kick, and we've got a utility and it's switched to mono. Let's go to our mid bass. Now this bass, I'm not sure, I might change it, but it's just been made in Diva as well. And what it is, it's like following the notes again, only I've split them up into sections. So it's like a kind of small pattern, sounds like this. With the third note just a bit higher in the velocities. These basses sound like this together. Now moving on to our kick. What did I use here? I can't remember. It's quite a dominant kick. We've added a bit of drum bus, and we've done a bit of an EQ in here, just taking out the boxy frequencies and trying to boost the highs slightly a little bit. And also the kick's in mono, which it should be anyway. And they sound like this with the bass. Right, let's move on to our drums now. So first started off with a drum rack, and we've got 3 drums in here. We've got a 16th rolling hat, and we've got 2 offbeat hi-hats, and they sound like this together. And just at the start of this song, what I've done is just take away the 16th hat and just kept the offbeat hi-hats at the very start. And then we've got what have I done there? We have any processing in this at all. We've got a vocoder. The vocoder is used on the 16ths, and it's actually should be automated there. I don't know why it's not. I thought I did. Oh yeah, this one's automated. This is a 16th close hat, and it's automated at the release time. Let's just see where it is automated. Yeah, so you can see where something new is coming in. It's It just builds that tension for the release, and that's just playing all the way through the track. Next thing, we have this top loop here, which has got, I think that, is it a sort of kind of clap loop. We've took away a few bad frequencies with EQ8. We've got a lot of white noise for the erosion on it, and we've got a sidechain to a sidechain channel. And below that, what we have is another top loop, shaker. Not too much processing on it. I think this is a shaker from Production Music Live. I've been using quite a lot of their Deep Premium Volume 6 samples for my music lately. Brilliant pack. And that's obviously playing in the break slightly. What you can do, if you want to change the sound of it a bit, you can go into the clip here, and let's just pull up. We can keep this in transients, and we can change it to the right side. And you can just make it shorter, and then gradually boost that to 100 over time. So that's a good tip for making changes in your track with the same samples. And then we've just got our claps. I'll play them together. The first one is just a straightforward offbeat clap. Sorry, not offbeat, every second beat. And below, I've just put a slightly touch a bit of groove in it. So the first one here, we've got just a clap sitting just below, slightly off the grid, and I don't even know if you will hear it. Yeah, so it's like 2 1 2 1, and we've also got this transition clap here. It sounds like this. That's just for the very end of the break, and that's just got a bit of reverb on it, nothing more. And a ride also, if we're going to a ride here, we have took out a lot of the bad frequencies, because if you don't, it sounds like it's whistling. Let's just play it. That's with and without. It's a lot nicer on the ears when you EQ out all the bad frequencies. We have a delay on it, which is just sitting at 50%, both dry, wet and feedback, and we also have a compressor sidechaining it to the kick. Okay, and the drums from All Elements sound like this. I think that ride's a bit too dominant, but I couldn't hear it in the track when I was playing it. We've also got some saturation knob here, and we have a glue compressor just gluing the sounds together, EQ8 taking out the lows and taking out that very top high end and just boosting it slightly. And at the very end of this, we have Endless Smile for the transitions. So I'll just show you that, what it does. So it's just good for build-ups, especially coming onto breaks and such. Right, so let's move on. Where we're at drums, we've got this tom just down below, just setting a slight groove. Let's play it for the start here. Let's play it with the kick. So we're just on the offbeat. The second kick, should really move that to the not so strong note, and then we're on the offbeat again on the right note, and we're just at the very last note before we repeat it again. That's all the way through the track, and we have just used this EQ8. We've got a reverb on it with very little dry wet and a compressor, and a compressor side chaining it to our kick. Okay, and then just let's go to our effects. Our effects here, we've got this white noise. That's made in Serum. I always use this in my tracks. So every 8 bars it kind of drops down, then it picks back up again, so it's just good to know, so when you know exactly when to put in a new element in your track. We have this scrape kind of noise. Can't even remember what this is. Let's play it. and that's compressed. I think I might give that a slightly bit of reverb. We'll just put a hybrid. That's better. I've got this noise effect here just coming in at breaks and such. And it's just coming down on the gain and the utility, and also a reverb on it. So the gain transitions just looks like that. And we have a snare build up. Crash. Let's go down to our master channel. So this auto filter basically is turned off. Where is it? It's turned off, and then once it's coming up to a break, I just turn it on. And it just takes out all the lows below 270 Hz, meaning the kick and the bass and that, getting ready for the next part of the track to come in. And I just do that throughout the track. I just keep span on, check my levels. And we have our mastering chain here, which just consists of, it's an audio effect track. We have a bit of hiss from the erosion. If I turn it off, yeah, it's not really doing much. We've got the glue compressor, make it loud preset, and we've got a bit of mid-side EQing going on, an EQ8 and a limiter to boost the volume up to the right level. Right, that'll do us for today, guys. Let me know what you thought of the track, and I've also got a melodic house one to do to finish off tonight, and I'll probably put that one up tomorrow as well. And then I think what we can do is actually, next time we can start from the very start and just go through and make a full track, which is probably going to take about 2 or 3 hours video. I know a lot of people don't have the attention spans for that, but we'll try it anyway and see how it goes. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.